Hello, guys. I want to say hello and welcome to our new subscriber. Also, tell you about something that happened. I posted about it this morning on Facebook, and probably I hope everybody got my sense of humor. I was grumbling about it, like pretend grumble. But like 6:30 this morning, I hear the Hallelujah chorus outside. The crows are getting me up, and I'm like, what do you want? And I don't know how they know, but not only are crows highly intelligent, but I swear they're psychic. I swear they are. And once they bond with you, I swear they have a psychic connection with you. Because when I was in college, it was like I had a flock of crows bond with me, and they would escort me back and forth between classes, and they will protect me, and it just came from me being kind and talking to them. And every once in a great while, I drop them like a tiny scrap of food. And once you're kind to them and they know you like them, they'll go out of their way to be friends with you. And so the crows got me up, and I was outside, and I was like painting a couple of the gargoyles for Loki. I showed you guys the makeover. And, Loki uses crows with me. And they were screeching, absolutely screeching for attention. And I'm like, couldn't tell, was this like Loki using them to talk about the makeover or what was going on? So I finished up my work, and the way they're screeching, I'm paying attention. I like turn all my attention to the crows, and what it was is the fledglings were taking their first flights, and they were absolutely excited. Now, why they decided to bring the fledglings to my house at 6:30 in the morning to do test flights, I have no idea, but they were so proud. And of course, since they brought the fledglings to my house to do these test flights, the adults were calling to the fledglings, and they were talking to the fledglings, and then they were flying over me. And they were talking to me, and they were like, then talk to the fledgling, and I'm like, no, I know what you brought them here for, and I'm like, fine. And I went and I got the slightly off hot dogs, and I said, okay, fine, calm down. I put the 4 hot dogs out, and I went back in, and they're excited, and they call me back out, and they want me to see the fledglings. And if you've ever seen fledgling crows fly, it's the cutest thing. They try to be these real majestic birds, and they do pretty good, but they're still like, they do these like landing hops and everything. It's the cutest thing. And the parents are so proud, like all the adults and the aunts and the uncles and everything, because crows, they're not ravens. They don't just go brood on their own or something. They're awesome animals. And I didn't think anything more of it. Eventually, I went back inside because I said, okay, guys, calm down, calm down. I've seen them. The babies are okay. No one's going to hurt the babies. Everything's okay. I gave you hot dogs. And if you want them, you have them. If you don't, that's fine too. I went inside. I go out to take a walk, before. And the crows had left gifts. They had, some time ago, they had eaten their hot dogs. They had taken all their hot dogs away, and they left gifts in return. They left me a wrapper from a piece of candy, and they left a crow feather. And I have never seen a crow feather in my life. It's like they're one of those birds that, like, you never see baby crows, and you never see crow feathers. And it's like there are crows all over the state, and there are crows, like, always real close to me, but they're one of those birds that are real careful with their feathers. I mean, like pigeon feathers you can find anywhere, but like crow feathers, how many crow feathers do you find? It's like they must pick them up as they, come out and hide them somewhere. Because it's not like a common feather to find. At least not for me. I've never seen one before in my life. And this one was like actually taken and like placed, so I would find it. I'm like, wow, thank you. So I brought their gifts in. And, it's Saturday, so I definitely know Loki had a hand in that. And I go for the walk, and I'm in the one place where I think I've told you, I call it Loki's Temple, and there's a black snake in there. I'm like, okay, this is like, somebody's excited today. And then I'm walking home, and like it's like there's a few clouds in the sky, but it's mostly sunny. It starts raining out of a clear sky. I'm like, you're having fun today, aren't you? And then I'm like coming home some more. There's a quarter on the ground, and I'm like, what is up with you today? You're like absolutely hyperactive, but he's hyper today. I don't know what he's hyper about, but he's hyper today. But that was awesome. I actually took the crow feather and if you saw the two gargoyles I have together with the glass pyramid, and what that actually is, that's like used to put them in the decks of ships, old sailing ships, and it would let the light go into the lower level of the ship is what it's for. Um, the one gargoyle, the stand, I put it into that because it fit perfectly. Because I'm like, where am I going to put this that it's not going to get messed up? So it's the coolest thing. I've never seen a crow feather before. I'm like, I know they have to lose feathers from time to time. And it was really cool. It was like the neatest thing ever. So I have a crow feather finally. So there you go. I thought that was really neat. And it's like, I'm looking at it and it's like, there are these jet black birds, but if you see the feather, it's actually it's kind of like a gray color. It's like, if you didn't know it came from a crow, you probably wouldn't know what it is. But I remember seeing a necklace when it was some kind of anniversary for Poe, and they had like a raven feather. And ravens are even bigger birds, so I don't know how they had this done, but it looked like the raven feather was this big. So I don't know where they were claiming it was like a raven feather, because it was like this real tiny little feather. And this, if you didn't know, it was a crow feather. You could easily think it was like off another bird, or I had taken it off another bird and dyed it black or something. It's really cool because it's like black, but it's almost like gray too. So I've never seen them like close up enough to realize that. That's neat. And let me see if I can. I don't want to knock anything over here. See if we'll. Oh, okay. See if we'll come out and. Yeah, because it's probably gonna. Yeah, it's gonna show up like maybe gray on camera. That is a crow feather. So my adoptive family gave me a feather in exchange for coming out and watching the juveniles. And you can see the iridescence they have in their feathers, and they have such beautiful feathers. And they're such intelligent, sweet birds. I mean, once they adopt you, even on the walk, the juveniles were talking to me to see if they could get me to stop, because I've told you before, I will stop and get Dairy Queen, and I personally, I don't eat the French fries. I'll eat like maybe two. And the juveniles get the French fries. So they were kind of reminding me. In fact, they were following me while I was by the Dairy Queen. They were like kind of like, French fries, French fries. I'm like, no French fries today. You just had hot dogs. Because if they think you're a food ATM, they will keep it up. But yeah. So I figured I would show that to you. That is really neat. I never saw a crow feather before. I mean, maybe other people have found them, but I've never seen one before. So if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.